Hello, I am trying to set up a last spur of the moment thing going here. Uh, yeah, I am 3 minutes away from the Stray, not Stray, I just watched the Stray Kids. I apologize. TXT's comeback, my first comeback on this channel will be TXT. Uh, it is official because I am here recording it right now, or trying to. Um, in the background, I will just leave on these, I believe, teasers that are just playing in the background for the 3 minutes here.
Thursday's chart.
Excuse me. Oh, they're going very dark on me. I'm not a big fan of the leather, but sorry, I'm not saying anything because they're kind of overloading me with info. I'm guessing they're just giving us previews of all the songs in the album. Maybe. I'm watching the chat move at lightning speeds here. So I've never been part of one of these premieres in terms of watching it. Is it just I just gotta stay here and it'll play automatically? I hope so. As you can see, I'm looking at this here. A lot of people here, it seems. If I ever have a live chat and it moves at 1/100th of that speed, that'd be very cool. Not even thinking about that right now, though. It will begin shortly, it says. So I am ready. By the way, for those of you that are not aware, this is Cam Reacts, this is Andy. My exposure to TXT has been, I checked out their Loser Lover song. I was not as big of a fan as some of the other songs I heard from them. The other songs are Blue Hour and Crown. And I liked their poppy sound more than their kind of maybe experimental is not the right word, but their kind of rock influenced song in Loser Lover didn't quite ring with me as much. It did warm up on a warm up. I did warm up to it after a couple more listens. I tend to want to listen to songs multiple times because there have been plenty of examples in the past where I don't like a song the first time I hear it, and then the second time I hear it. Ugh. Please. There you go. That's very loud. I'm gonna turn you down to 0 while I wait here. I have another 4 minute and 40 seconds of monologuing to do. I was rushing because I thought I had less than a minute left. So far, I'm a very big fan of TXT's sound. They don't sound like any of the K-pop groups I've heard. Albeit, like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of these groups don't sound like the stuff that I listened to in the past. So maybe that's just gonna be a common theme is they sound different, they sound new. I'm in a different generation of music, quote unquote, generation, I mean. Uh, so it's interesting to see all this evolution, or at least the minimum at a minimum change uh, of Korean music and its expanding audience. It's no longer just an audience of Korea that enjoys K-pop, right? Back when I was listening to Korean music in first gen, it was experimental in its own way to Korea. Uh, its global appeal was lacking. If you look at HOT, for example, and TXT and Shinhwa and God, it was there was probably influences of Japanese like stuff, but it's definitely was not what we see here today, where they're almost setting trends. It seems like because the Western music doesn't sound like this either. But I'm gonna shut up now. Oh, I gotta turn it up. Don't forget. Got to get the music back up. Oh, he's sinking into the trash. Oh, he's being buried alive? Hmm. What? I like Kai's singing voice a lot. I like that move. Ooh, he fell.
I like being back.
Was that it? All right. Um, First and foremost, uh, it has these the rock undertone. Maybe it's a rock, I don't know, but it has the electric guitar kind of going, right? And whenever you hear electric guitars, it tends to make it feel rock-ish. I apologize for the congestion here. Um, I'm processing my emotions and uh, my opinion and thoughts on what I just witnessed here. It was I'm still watching the here. I'm gonna scroll down real quick here. Just take a look at this chat. Still moving. They seem to be uh, the response is pretty positive. It seems like from those that are TXT fans, at least I think. I would assume that's who they are. For those of you that are unaware, it is 2:06 a.m. here, so I've woken up from my slumber to check this out. Um, Actually, to be honest, I didn't realize it was going to be this early in the morning that it was going to happen. So I just, before going to bed, I checked and it said 1:58. The premiere is gonna count down. I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm not too far away from 1:58 a.m. This morning, so I'm gonna go check it out. Um, I'm buying time. I think I think I like this song initially more than, let's say, the other song that I had that had kind of a rock undertone, and that was the Loser Lover. But I think since Loser Lover's grown on me, it's hard to say. This song, it feels like it's a departure from what they normally do. Maybe, maybe I haven't really seen now their fourth video. The newest comeback is my fourth video of theirs, so it's hard to say. But when thinking of Blue Hour, and then when I think about Crown, which I believe is kind of like their main kind of concept. Hold on one second here. I apologize. Um, it was I liked it. I can't say I like it as much as Crown because I'm a sucker for poppy sounds. The song was less poppy than the others, but a little maybe. My only criticism is it just says something bad, right? Something like that, right? What was the? Let me go back. Let me refresh, and that premiere will go away, right?
Chicken salad sandwich quite like this one. Nope.
Thanks for making me hungry, Arby's. Um, Good Boy Gone Bad or something like that, right? Or something like that. And it was a little repeated too much for my liking, is what it was. Yeah, Good Boys Gone Bad, right? Good Boys Gone Bad. And sorry, I just had a cough. I'm having a hard time gathering my thoughts on this song, so I'm gonna listen to it again and see if I could form a different, more articulate better what I'm thinking about. And I've already forgotten their name, some of their names, so I'm gonna do a real quick name thing here. So I know you're Subin. I remember that. Jun. Okay. Pomgyu. I remember Pomgyu's name. I just didn't remember which one was which. And Taehyun. So you are Pomgyu. Oh, they're actually, these pictures match their concept this time, so I can actually follow along a little better. And Kai, of course. It's interesting. I just looked at Stray Kids, right? And on average, their height was closer to like my height. These guys, on average, are closer to above my height. So I don't want to stand next to these guys ever, especially this guy Supin here. Pomeguy's sinking into trash for some reason, and it's being represented as being buried alive or buried. Yeah, I like Kai's voice actually. For those of you that don't know Korean culture very well, there's a strong desire for people to have smaller heads and a small face. You know, aside from what being perceived as aesthetically pleasing. For example, I have a pretty large dome, right? And I say this stuff because I'm Subin being as tall as he is, seems to have the smallest head of all time, and it makes me jealous. I should just say. This guy. I commented in one of the other TXT videos that this guy's got an acting career in his if he chooses to, he could be an actor. He's got the desirables in terms of good looks, tall, seems to be in shape, small head. Anyways, back to the song. I like this part of the song actually, the pre-chorus here. It's kind of creepy but melodic. That was a good transition. And the music video. Eyeball and then to that. Yeah, this part of the song. Go back to include Yeonjun's time. There. I don't know who. I still don't have enough experience to see who is, whose vocals are kind of. If you had to categorize them, who would potentially be the main vocalist, for example? I don't know enough yet. I haven't heard enough to say if one person is better than the other. But for right now, Kai is sticking out to me a lot. His voice, I mean. Taehyun is also sounding pretty good here, but Kai is stealing the show for me. Yeah, I definitely like this pre-chorus. Yeah, this guy's got a tiny... I'm jealous. I actually like Pomeguy's part here too. It's growing on me. Is that Taeyeon's voice right here? So this is Kai's voice. Was that Taeyeon and then Pomegyu? Yeonjun is like the unofficial but official rapper. I feel like he's got decent presence when it comes to rapping as well. I thought this part was really weird. This part stood out to me in terms of moments in the music video. I like being bad. It's a little corny for my taste. Sometimes I notice that I'm not the targeted audience. So I'm gonna be honest right now. The first time I heard the song, it was like a 5 or 6. Um, I was kind of cold to it. Second time listening to it, kind of similarly to Loser Lover, it definitely will grow on me if I listen to it more and more. I've upgraded the 6 or what was it 5 or 6 to probably 7.5. Um, I would have the good boy gone bad part is um a little repetitive. And I'm being nitpicky, I realize. But when I start giving songs ratings, I need to be picky and nitpicky. I can't just be the guy that gives everything an 8 or 9, right? There's got to be some critical thinking involved and also my emotions involved. And of course, as usual, my rating system is based on how much Andy, likes that song. In this case, TXT's "Good Boy Gone Bad." Um, it's not a critical uh, analysis and rating. It is not a musical or musicality analysis or rating. It is a strictly um, biased and personal taste. With that said, TXT has been strongly and quickly growing on me though. There's things I can't deny, and it's a respect for talent. And these 5 gentlemen have talent. I could tell that they move very well together, and they all have kind of their own charm. Maybe Taeyeon and Bumgyu for me seems to have the same energy, but the other 3, Kai, Yeonjun, and Subin, these guys have very different energy, right? Subin kind of gives off this actor vibe, right? As I've been mentioning for a while. Yeonjun feels like a rebellious vibe. Um, Maybe because he's the most expressive. Kai gives off like this elegant vibe. And I'm not sure what Bumgyu and Taehyun give, um, but they have similar energies though. Um, like balanced vibes, I should say, right? Um, of course, those that are more familiar with TXT are more than welcome to contradict, and I would love to learn more about your opinions of these guys and how much am I wrong. It would be fun to know. So please leave a comment. Let me learn more about TXT. If you, excuse me, I apologize. If you guys want me to react to more TXT, please let me know. I have a few other songs lined up for TXT from people that have commented about uh, about them and would like to see my reaction to a certain few other songs. I will do that as well. Thank you again for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. Maybe you should definitely consider leaving a subscription to the channel and also a like. would also help, and a comment to let me know that you are enjoying this content or you want to see more content or different content, whatever works. Thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.